Hello friend, this is your friend truly Shoham. The warmest welcome back to my YouTube channel. After almost a month, I am back with my new content today with a very important topic that has grabbed the headlines not only in Bengal but in the entire national political periphery, I would say. We are going to discuss about the Bhawanipore by-election that is to be held on the 30th of September. Why is it really important and why does it have national implications, the pros and cons, the permutations and the combinations, and why despite of a hype of a section of the media, it is turning out to be much more impactful, much more crucial than what it is paid out to be. We're going to discuss in that point by point. But firstly, why exactly the Bhawanipur by-election even after the 2nd of May when West Bengal underwent a major and the most crucial elections in the history of Bengal in decades, I would say. And why the Bhawanipur by-election when on the 30th of September there will be elections held in other two constituencies? Why are we emphasizing only on Bhawanipur? It's an inevitable question, but the answer is also very simple, because in Bhawanipur the candidate's name is Ms. Mamata Banerjee, West Bengal Chief Minister, Didi as her followers say, three-time Chief Minister, incumbent Chief Minister, whatnot. But wait, I mean, hasn't she been already a Chief Minister in Bengal post the 2nd of May, even after the 5th of May when she took oath? There is a slight catch in this. I'll tell you why. Mamata Banerjee in 2021 West Bengal Assembly elections contested from Nandigram against her former protege Shubhendu Adhikari and lost by a mere 1900 votes. Yes, just 1900 votes. I mean, she missed by a whisker, we can say. But again, the mode of her defeat is questionable to say the least, because we all know what exactly happened on that day on the 2nd of May. First, Ms. Banerjee was declared the winner from Nandigram constituency. After an hour, the server goes down and then out of the blue, Election Commission declares that Mamata Banerjee's name was declared by mistake. Actually, Mr. Shubhendu Adhikari is the winner and the matter is sub judice. But eventually, the way as it now it pans down to is Mamata Banerjee is not exactly an MLA as of now, though that does not stop her from being the supreme leader of the party to hold the chair of the Chief Minister, because under one condition, if Mamata Banerjee has to continue being a Chief Minister, then first and foremost she has to be an MLA and she has to be re-elected in that position within 6 months of her being taking oath, I would say. So from the 5th of May, 6 months, that is the 5th of November. Within the 5th of November, Mamata Banerjee has to be an MLA for her to hold on to the position of the Chief Minister. That's a must. So taking that into consideration, after that only the Bhawanipur by-elections were announced on 30th of September, where Ms. Mamata Banerjee will be the Trinamool Congress candidate in expected lines. Now, you can also ask, why Bhawanipur? There are so many, there are at least 5 or 6 seats from where she could have contested. Why Bhawanipur? Again, the answer to that is simple and complicated both. First, let a simple one. Bhawanipur has historically been a bastion of the Trinamool Congress, not only since it came to power, but even before that, even in the heydays of the former left front regime. I mean, there was a time that they used to rule over West Bengal. Bhawanipur and the entire South Calcutta has been a bastion of Trinamool Congress. I mean, it goes back ages, decades, I would say. And even in the recent concluded elections, Mr. Shobhandev Chattopadhyay, the Trinamool Congress candidate, defeated the nearest BJP candidate Rudronil Ghosh by almost 30,000 votes, 29,000 to be precise. And Ms. Banerjee, being the supreme leader of Trinamool Congress, which have held a grip over South Calcutta, under which Bhawanipur constituency falls, definitely she knows the constituency like the back of her hand. That is the reason they are emphasizing, Trinamool Congress emphasizing and banking on the Ghorer May factor, that is the localite. I mean, she is the daughter of her own soil, she is the daughter of that constituency, that factor. Having said that, make no mistake, as of now where the things are standing, Mamata Banerjee is a clear front runner to sweep through Bhawanipur. But again, there are, as I told you, there are certain complex factors also in place. There are permutations and combinations. We'll come into that step by step. The first one, the Bharatiya Janata Party, BJP, and this electoral might, electoral machinery that we can say. Bharatiya Janata Party has anyways started playing out their usual narrative. We need a binary or religious polarization. We have already started seeing that. There has been hashtags going around in social media that Bhawanipur not to become Khidirpur. Bhawanipur hobe na ko Khidirpur. What exactly does it mean? Bhawanipore has a large Hindu population compared to Khidirpur. Khidirpur is the other way. Khidirpur has a large Muslim population. So by taking this in the forefront, they are playing out two major cards. First one, they are accusing Mamata Banerjee of appeasing the Muslims, which they have been doing that for the last decade or so. And secondly, they are also playing out the religious binary composition, where saying that only if the BJP gets elected, then Bhawanipore will become a Hindu majority area. If not, then Bhawanipore might turn into Khidirpur and other factors, XYZ factors. Again, I mean, you might not agree to this, you might despise this way of campaigning, but that's what the BJP has been the undisputed master at doing that. And the electoral mind, the electoral machinery is on full display here, I would say. Though this strategy fell flat on its face overwhelmingly on the 2nd of May, but to an extent, definitely it worked, or else BJP would not have got 73, 74, 75 seats. Definitely it worked, but to an extent. Whether this will play rich dividends on the 30th of September election that's going to be held on for the Bhawanipore seat, for that we'll have to just wait till the first week of October. Second point, the entire narrative of post-poll violence. From the 2nd of May, when Trinamool Congress was declared the clear-cut, undisputed winner of the elections, the entire narrative, the entire situation of the post-poll violence grabbed the headlines big time. All major Bengali dailies beyond Bengal, even in some cases international dailies also highlighted the post-poll violence scenario. And to be very honest, there is definitely an iota of truth to this. Yes, there has been quite a few fake news, fake narratives that has been busted open by the police and everything, but definitely there has been an iota of truth to this. And Ms. Banerjee unfortunately first disowned it, saying there's been no post-poll violence, and later she admitted it. And in the meantime, the Honorable West Bengal High Court lambasted the West Bengal government for its lackluster handling of the post-poll violence scenario, and even involved the Central Bureau of Investigation, the CBI, and also SIT, the Special Investigation Team, to investigate and make random progress onto this post-poll violence. Whether this investigation will be impartial, whether the investigation will actually help to making leads to the criminals who perpetrated the violence, that is to be seen. But as of now, the way this entire episode has been played out, it constitutes two important failures of the Mamata Banerjee administration. First, Mamata Banerjee as a leader, as a chief minister, as administrator, has not been able to control and curb the violence, post-poll violence. And secondly, her administration has been completely unable to act unbiasedly and has not been able to rein in the hoodlums, the antisocial elements within the Trinamool Congress who have unleashed terror on the opposition. At the face of it, definitely it feels right, because all else the West Bengal government or the West Bengal High Court would not have completely lambasted the government and ripped it apart, and also involving the CBI. So as the head of the state, as the administrative head, as administrator, as a law and order head of the state, definitely Mamata Banerjee can be questioned on this, and the BJP is leaving no stones unturned to do that. Again, how rich dividend is going to play to the BJP, we will have to wait till the first week of October. But then again, this is going to be a major poll plank being used by the Bharatiya Janata Party, and they are using it from left, right and center. Third one, last but definitely not the least, the national implications. As of now, beyond an iota of doubt, Mamata Banerjee is a tall leader and a very charismatic and strong leader in the anti-BJP camp. And especially after the Trinamool Congress sailed through 213 seats in the recently concluded West Bengal Assembly election. So any seat within this country as of now where she is contesting is bound to have a national implication, bound to have national ramifications, I would say. I mean, the margin of her victory, I mean, worst possible case, her defeat, everything will be grabbing the headlines nationally, and is going to be either be a boost or a jolt to the entire anti-BJP camp, the opposition camp in 2024. Because as of now, the opposition needs a leader with a killer instinct to take on Narendra Modi and the Amit Shah behemoth, I would say, in 2024. Whether they are able to successfully do it with the form of Mamata Banerjee, that's going to be decided later. But as of now, this is going to be a very, very crucial election for the above 3 points. So, at the end of the video, if I am been asked whether Mamata Banerjee is in tough soil in Bhawanipore, definitely not. She is a clear front runner to sweep through. But again, underestimate the Bharatiya Janata Party and its electoral might and machinery at your own peril. Don't do that. So, is it going to be khela hobe in Bhawanipore? Definitely, khela to obviously hobe. There will be, this game is on. How exciting is going to play out in the later weeks? We'll have to keep a close watch on that. Till then, thank you so much for watching this video. Keep subscribing to Truly Shoham. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe, comment and like. Thank you so much. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.